Hi Cancer, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective reading for January 2025. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check out your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. So let's jump straight into this. So can we get cards for Cancer, please, Spirit, for what's going on in January 2025? That is far too many cards. Take these three because they came out first. Okay, so in your overall energy, we do have a three of summer. So news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births of friends you cherish. So very much celebrating a lot of things throughout the month of January. Now, you could be doing a lot of partying potentially. It could just be that you're celebrating certain things. You could be doing a lot of socializing with your friends. Now, it could also be that you've got third party influences going on as well. So you might have a few people trying to influence you to do certain things, whether that's friends, family members, lovers, it could be anything. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad influences. It could just be influencing you to go out and party. It could be them trying to get you to get involved with certain things. Maybe you're a bit of a hermit and stay at home a lot. It could be them trying to get you out into society. It could be very much them trying to get you involved with certain things at work, maybe work projects that you're not really too bothered with. Could be any number of things, but very much you connecting with other people throughout the month of January. And definitely, you've got a few things there to celebrate. So you're definitely connecting with people that you cherish and potentially celebrating some things as well. Now, at the beginning of the month, we've got the Nine of Winter. So, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So, something at the start of the month has very much got you feeling a little bit stressed and anxious, possibly giving you some sleepless nights as well, lots of worry, possibly a touch of depression there too. Very much suggesting to me that you're going through it. You're going through a lot now. Whether this is something that you're feeling guilty about, something that you've done and you're just replaying it, or whether it's something that's happened to you and you're replaying it a lot, it does suggest to me that you are a little bit paralyzed in that fear, and you just need to, and that you're trying to move forward. But yeah, you just got to make sure that you don't let it grow out of proportion and realize that, you know, it's the pain's coming from yourself because you're dwelling on it. Right, let's get some clarification on this Nine of Winter. Okay, so we've got a Two of Cups that's come out to the side. So this could be something to do with a person, a particular connection that you're in. Now, it could be a lover, it could be a friend. Whatever it is, it seems like you're not both on the same page at the minute and you're trying to work out whether or not you can be. And that could very much be what is keeping you, might be what's giving you sleepless nights. Maybe you've both spoke about certain things and you don't know where you stand. Maybe you've realised that you're not quite so compatible, but it definitely suggests that that you're trying to work out whether you can be on the same page. In the upright, it's very much a successful union. Your hearts, you're unified, you're in line with each other. In the reverse, you potentially separated, had a bit of a falling out, not really on the same page, definitely after different things. So very much with it being to the side, it's like you're trying to decide whether or not this union's for you. Now, we have a Nine of Pentacles. So that's very much somebody that's very stable and independent. Now, this could be you or it could be your person. Whether you're seeing yourself as being single and independent, or whether your person, you're seeing them as being single, I'm not sure. This could very well be what you're deciding. Maybe you've been in a situationship and you're waiting to see whether or not you're going to turn this into a partnership or not, and you don't know how it's going to pan out. So it could be that you've put your feelers out there and given the message and you're waiting to hear something. And it could be triggering you some stress and anxiety as you wait. But this Nine of Pentacles is definitely suggesting to me that somebody is feeling very independent, possibly single as well. Very put together, though. They're extremely successful and abundant in whatever they do. So, work wise, they've got a lot of money, potentially got their own house as well. Whatever they're doing, they're really good and really successful at it. And then we have the Three of Wands. So, somebody waiting very patiently for things to come to them. So, this is why it's making me think that maybe you've put your message out there. Maybe you've offered that cup of love out and you're waiting for it to come back to you. And that could be very much why this is undecided at the moment, because you don't know where you stand. Maybe you've asked for more and they've said that they'll think about it. And it could just be, like I say, it could be causing you some stress and anxiety. It could even be that somebody's come to you with an offer and they're now waiting for you to find out what's going on. And they're just waiting really patiently and you haven't finished making a decision. Now, in your challenge, we have the Eight of Summer. So the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So very much you moving on from something is going to be a bit of a challenge. Now that could be a state of mind, it could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a particular thought pattern, a belief system that you've had for a while that you're reevaluating. Maybe you wanted to be single, maybe you weren't interested in relationships and you're having to reevaluate that because of this person potentially. Maybe you maybe this third party influence is a little bit more of a third party. Potentially you might have met somebody else and you're deciding, do I want to be with this person or another person that I've met? Very much suggesting to me that you are trying to make a big decision and trying to move on with things. So, your challenge here is very much moving forward, realizing what is good for you and making that change. So, let's get some clarity on this Eight of Summer. That's not very helpful because everything come out to the side. So, we've got a Four of Pentacles, which is very much you holding on to things that you letting go. So it's very much suggesting to me that I don't think it actually matters what outcome you have or what answer you go with. It's very much working out what it is that is good for you. So you could either hold on to somebody or something tightly, or you could release it. Whatever it is, it's going to be a decision that you need to make, and it's something that you need to make a big change about. So if it's, for instance, you're in a relationship already and you've got somebody that's been influencing it, it could be that you either release your current person and embrace a new one, or you release a new one and keep hold of your current one. But it does look as though you've got some changes that you need to make with regards to that. There's certain things, because it's like if you're with somebody already and somebody is tempting you away, then you've clearly got something, you're not in a you're either not in a secure relationship as it is. So if somebody's already tempting you away, either one, you shouldn't be in that relationship to start with, because you can't be fulfilled in it if you're being tempted away. Or two, you've got some issues that you need to work on if you are letting yourself be tempted. It's either one or the other. So very much, you either need to work on something within yourself if you're holding on to somebody, or you need to release it and move forward and get on with something. We've also got a Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands in the upright, he's got a lot of energy and a lot of passion towards something. In the reverse, he doesn't, but it's also very much, he's like the player of the tarot. So it's somebody that, very much one night stands kind of energy, gets what they want, leaves, then walks away. A bit of a player, you know. Now, it could be that you need to walk away from that kind of lifestyle. maybe you're trying to embrace that kind of lifestyle. And it's very much the decision is yours. And then we have the devil. So again, that come out to the side. So embracing either running with your passions and any selfish desires that you might have, any negative energies, or releasing them. But either way, it looks to me like whatever your decision's going to be, you're going to be moving forward into something that is more beneficial for you, or it's going to give you an impact that's going to change the way that you act and think about certain things. So maybe if you're in a relationship and you stay in it, like I say, you might realize that you've got certain things that you need to work on within yourself, and you work on that relationship a lot more, and you might release certain behaviors that got you tempted. If it's something where you decide to walk away from that relationship towards other people, it could be that you're releasing, negative pent up energy that you've been gaining while you were in that relationship. Maybe you release certain negative behavior traits that you gained while you were in it. Whatever this 8 of summer is for you, and whatever you manage to get through, because it does look as though it is very much up in the air, you have a 3 of autumn as your outcome. So follow your passion when it comes to your career, be the best at what you can do, being compensated for your creative talents. So to me, this feels more like you're going to be collaborating with somebody, working on something with people or with someone. Now, one thing I will say is you've got a lot of threes out here. If you're seeing reoccurring numbers anywhere, you've got 2 9s as well. Um, then it usually is a sign that you're on the right path. So it might be worth checking out any signs or synchronicities, looking up what they mean, because sometimes your angels and your spirit guides have got a bit of a nudge to keep you on the right track. But yeah, very much suggesting to me here that you're going to be collaborating with someone. Now, that could be with a particular person, maybe the third party, maybe your person from over here. Maybe you could even be collaborating with a professional to try and understand certain things within yourself. Whatever it is suggesting it's a very much a card of teamwork. And say for that 3 of autumn, very much working with other people, working towards something with others. And we have another 3 of Pentacles to come out to confirm that 3 of autumn, which is also the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, just definitely saying that you're going to be working on something with somebody, or with, collaborating to have that success. Now, we've also got a 7 of Pentacles here as well. So that's telling me that you may have already done a lot of work already and you're waiting for certain things to pay off, or any work that you are putting in, it is going to give you good rewards when it does pay off. And we do have a 5 of Swords in the reverse. So you're walking away as well from any sort of betrayal and backstabbing that may have happened. So anybody that's done you any wrong, anybody that's done you dirty of any kind, you're walking away from it. You're releasing that kind of behavior because it's not good for you. So whether it's third parties that were influencing you, maybe they've caused some sort of drama and betrayal, you're walking away from them. Whether it is down to your person, again, something you're going to be walking away from. So yeah, absolutely fabulous energy at the end of the month, walking away from things, but working on with somebody and having that abundance coming in. Now, the abundance with the 7 of Pentacles can take some time, but it will eventually turn up. So yeah, lovely outcome. All right, let's get you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle to see if there's any more messages from Spirit. And we've got Puffin. So partnership. So accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So again, lots of teamwork there. Now, energies that we had out here, we do have, so we've got Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and they're the only energies that we have out here. So potentially one of your people could be any of those, or both of them could be those, or, it doesn't have to be. Just extra confirmation for anybody that it is. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Cancer. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck on January, and thank you very much for joining me.